In this week's episode, we welcome Maddison Beazley, a TikTok creator with over 700,000 followers. But how quick was the uptake of your TikTok?
Too quick. So quick.
Like, what was the time frame?
It was just a month. Like, it went crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think I hit 100K in October, and I think by the end of October, or September, I think I had 400K.
In this week's episode, we talked about TikTok.
TikTok will be like, you're being punished for this.
Naughty.
Yeah, naughty. So I have to prove to the app I'm gonna upload consistently, and then it'll be like, all right, we'll let this slide. And then they
Just
start
this
coming back
once.
in.
DMs.
Why did Jack Dylan Grazer comment an emoji on your post? I was like, I have no idea. And then, like a couple days later, he slid into my DMs.
And X's.
He sneezes without covering his nose.
We've all grown so much since Maddie was last on the podcast, and we're super excited to have her on the show again. Should we just do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Who's nervous?
I'm hungry.
Good.
Always. Every time.
Really?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Menken, and I am really tired. And I'm also joined by Joe Murray.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Joe. And we are joined by a guest again this week.
I'm really tired.
It's Maddison. I'm really tired.
Yeah. It's me.
You're again our
Back.
third episode guest.
Oh.
You're we should start having an alumni. A Froe Show alumni.
Froe Show alumni.
That makes me feel
I think
good.
that would be fun. Like, maybe we should get like Letterman jackets made. What's that thing? Is that an Oscars thing where they like get no, it's like it is a Letterman thing. The Letterman show. They would get like it's SNL. It's SNL.
Oh.
And when they do 10 episodes, they get a jacket. Like as guests, if they're guests
Okay.
on it.
Can I have a jacket after 10 episodes?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Yeah.
3 in. I'm
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we'll get you a 3-episode jacket.
Oh,
We'll
great.
sort that
Yay.
for you. Welcome back to the show, Maddie.
Thank you.
It has been
So long.
90 episodes since you were on.
That's a lie. I was on the 100th special.
Sorry, it's been 90 episodes since your solo episode.
Yeah.
That's more
Yeah.
your style. And a lot has changed since then.
Yeah.
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 We all have very different careers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I really changed at all. Did I?
You weren't studying or anything then.
Oh,
when that
true.
happened. And
I think I was about to start.
Yeah.
Like I just got accepted.
And I think I remember we were talking about it and you were kind of like, I don't really know if I'm going to go like
That's right,
I
yeah.
the
still
film
don't.
direction. And I don't, okay, well.
I still don't know what I'm doing.
Right, and that was,
That was like 2 years ago.
I mean, I think we've all felt a bit that way.
Yeah.
Last 2 years have been rough. But I'm going to start by saying this. Maddie and I both had COVID at the same time. So we were gonna film this episode last week, and then Maddie messaged me the night before I tested positive.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, we'll just push it forward a week.
That worked out well.
It did.
Yeah.
It was pragmatic. It was all intentional.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna get COVID so Maddie doesn't feel left out.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
It was actually intentional.
Yeah, that's so nice. You
And-
could like feel that I had COVID. You
Yeah.
got
I
COVID before
sensed
I
it.
told you.
Yeah. I sensed it. I felt
Before
it.
I even had
like,
it.
you know when hunters sniff the air and they know like where it was like that.
Yeah.
I was like, Maddie has COVID.
In like a couple days.
Soon.
Yeah.
She will. I can smell the strain like moving towards her.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole episode is just
Yeah.
going to be like.
I think Joe's gonna have to carry today.
Maybe.
But no, I think it's worth doing a little recap of
Okay.
kind of what you do, how you got here.
Okay.
Just who is Maddie?
Who is me? Am I answering? Or can
Yes,
you like
you
give
is
me a
answering.
little
You is
biography?
Maddie.
I'm Maddie. Hey, I'm Maddie. I do TikTok and that's kind of it. I study film, which was probably why am I on the podcast? I don't know. Do I fit in
We
here?
like you because you're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Well, I think we're kind of getting into this rhythm with guests now, where we have like one person that we haven't met, and then one person that we have met.
Oh, okay.
Or, like,
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, so we're doing like one super like formal kind of like, how you doing? Like, what do you? And then another one where it's like the guest is just like, what's up?
Yeah, it's
What
just
you
a
doing?
reoccurring character.
Yeah.
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 But you kind of took a little break from TikTok.
I did.
For a while.
Wasn't really
How long
intentional,
was
but
that break?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I feel like I stopped naturally making content like a long time ago. Like even when I was on your podcast for the first time, I feel like in that period I was kind of like having to push myself to put videos out. But then I think I just stopped watching TikTok because it's not great for anyone's mental health. And I am like genuinely addicted to it, and not like in a funny haha way. Like
actually,
if I like
to it.
feel myself like getting like a bit bored or a bit sad or whatever, like that instant grab of the phone is so bad. And you can't stop scrolling, you just keep going. No. What was the question?
We were just talking about what you do.
Oh, yeah. I'm addicted to TikTok.
That's full stop. End of story.
Welcome to the TikTok.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really funny to go back and like compare and contrast this episode to the first episode we did with you.
I was like really excited to get on here and be like, oh, I'm such like a confident person, like more confident person than I was when I was on the first time. But I had to give a pitch yesterday for uni. 60-second pitch, so relaxed. Got up there and I had like 2 lines left. You shouldn't call a pitch a script, but I definitely treated it like a script.
Just actress things.
Yeah, exactly. And I had 2 lines left and I just froze. Absolutely froze. I was just like staring at the audience. And then my tutor was like, just take a second. And I was like, no. I think I'm going to sit down. Like, I was just so much more nervous than I thought I would be. I think I'm still, like, more confident. But
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think also, like, I don't know, you were also the first guest that we'd ever had. First guest we'd ever had and first guest we'd ever had that we hadn't actually met or spoken to properly.
We were, like, best friends.
Oh, yeah.
We met that one time in Kmart.
That one time in Kmart. I'm going to put that photo, like, right here.
Yes. Yes.
I know I sent that photo to you for the first time very recently.
Yeah.
What did you think about that photo, seeing it now, like, 2 years later?
I feel like I look exactly the same. My fashion sense has improved.
Yeah.
But I feel like I look the same. You looked different though.
I look like a baby.
What is
I'm
that
going to
noise
turn
that
off
keeps
that.
going
I think
on?
the speaker is like Bluetooth connecting to
Oh,
something. I'm just
okay.
going to turn it off. And if this
Probably your phone.
off, I'm going to... Someone keep talking.
Okay, sorry. Hey guys. You know in radio how they can't have like 20 seconds of dead air or something? No, actually, surely
Yeah.
it's less
Tell
than
that
20
story
seconds.
I
again.
think it's 7 seconds.
Tell that story again.
What story?
Wait, can you? I think you told it on the podcast once about the I can't say the names, but the fight between the 2 radio stations.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. Yeah. So, how do I tell this without disclosing too much information?
I can do it without disclosing.
Well, there was radio station A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no, I can't even say that.
The other one should be radio station B.
Yeah. But I was going to say the type of stations they were, but
Oh, okay.
I can't even really say that. So radio station B.
First, say like what the rule is with radio.
Which rule?
The dead air rule.
Oh, I think 7 seconds.
Yeah.
No, this is a different story, I think.
Oh.
Tell both.
Okay, I'm thinking about ads, right? And
Okay.
how stations making money from the ads, right? And so radio station B is like an upcoming station.
Oh, okay.
Radio station A is like a big one, already
Okay.
like well known.
Yep.
And this radio station B started getting all of these new ad spots and started actually taking money from radio station A.
Ooh.
Not intentionally, it just like radio station A was like, oh, you know, these guys are coming up, we got to do something like
Competition.
And so they're like, we have competition now, and so they were listening to B for I think 6 months, and there was one like tiny thing that went wrong in radio station B. And
we can't say what the thing was.
no, I don't think I have told this on the podcast. But anyway,
sorry, my bad.
And I can tell you more information
Okay,
after
great.
the show, but like
Not for you guys.
but yeah, so they were listening for 6 months and one tiny thing went wrong, and it's like
It was essentially
sort
the
of major.
equivalent of like the 7-second air
Right.
rule. So they were
Yeah.
like
Something
waiting for
small.
them to break this one rule,
Yeah.
and then the second they broke it,
That's
They
so
like
petty.
told on them and nearly lost their license to have to be on the air.
Yeah.
So yeah.
which hectic.
Yeah.
How good. I love radio station drama. It's so
Which
niche.
team you on?
Yeah.
I'm on Team B.
I'm on Team B.
yeah.
Team B, yeah.
Yeah, great,
Team
great.
B all the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how we got here.
7 seconds.
Oh, because I
All the
said
time.
keep talking. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep talking about something else.
Okay.
Let's is just gonna be the whole episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about TikTok because
That's a surprise.
I know, weird, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no,
So
I
that
don't
one
want to talk
covered.
about TikTok. I want to talk about Instagram Reels.
Oh,
I wanted to
okay.
ask you a question that I thought about after we did the live show, which was, why do you only post on TikTok? Why don't you export them and put them on Instagram Reels as well?
So interesting. Okay, so I have 2 accounts. Do you know that I have a second account on TikTok? Yeah, I have.
Wait, on TikTok? Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
And so I just shitpost on there.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go well. It's your image.
That's true. That's true. And I just post whatever on there. I just feel like no one can see me on that account for some reason. But my management team, agency, whatever it is, they reached out to me about promoting Reels. Like Reels didn't even have a name yet. Like
Right.
it was very early stages, and they're like, we want you to do promotions for this Reels thing. And I don't know why, it just really triggered me, and I went on this big rant on my second account about how why would I, a TikToker, TikTok is the only social media to give me a platform, why would I then go and promote its competition?
Right.
But I seem to be the only TikToker who thought that way, because everyone hopped on Reels.
Yeah.
And I was having this discussion with another TikToker, and she said she was in this agreement with Reels where she just had to post for a couple months or whatever, and they would actually push it. They would change the algorithm to push her posts. And she said she gained 200K. Yeah, and I was like, damn, I kind of should have done it, but I don't know. It was sort of about integrity, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, what was one creator going to change about another platform? So
Yeah, but still, wow, I didn't even know that happened.
yeah. I should have got on board.
I mean, hindsight is a wonderful thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's crazy. So that was a very conscious thing of being I don't want to.
Well, yeah, it was
TikTok
very
Reels.
conscious at the beginning. Now, I mean, I struggle so much making content on TikTok. I never upload on there, so where am I going to find the motivation to do it on
Yeah, I mean,
Instagram,
but,
I guess? But yeah, you could just totally put
export it.
TikToks
Yeah.
on Instagram.
'Cause, I found very minor success with Reels.
Yeah, apparently it
Right.
is good.
It's
I don't
quite.
really know
It's
how it
weird.
works.
It's very different to TikTok because I
Right.
feel like the way that, at least, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you'll definitely know more than I do.
Okay.
But from what I understand with TikTok, the way that its algorithm works is it kind of will show it to a small group of people, and then based on their watch time and engagement, it'll show it to a larger group, and then that'll kind of pull out.
Yeah.
That's how Reels started.
Yeah.
But then now it's kind of converted into this more. It's way more focused on sharing and shares and saves. So sharing to your story.
I have noticed that about Instagram posts.
Yeah, but that transfers over to Reels as well. So it's all
Okay.
the more shares and the more story shares and the more DMs that it gets sent to. That's how
Right.
it
So
kind of shows its value.
what kind of content do you have to make then? Controversial content?
I
Funny
guess it
content?
would just be stuff that people would want to DM to each other.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Which I think is kind of the opposite of what TikTok content was.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of TikTok content was very much especially your content. It's not.
Yeah, no one
Does-
shares my content.
it's not
What are
designed
they
to
gonna
be shared.
send? Yeah.
Yeah. What is the ratio of shares to your?
Oh,
TikToks,
I
do
couldn't
you
tell
know?
you. I could show you.
I'm very
I
interested.
don't actually know. Yeah.
Because the only the only reels of mine that ever got shared were either ones that were really funny, and that's not me saying haha I'm really funny, but
No,
that's
fair
it
enough.
hit, people
Yeah.
really related to it, or ones where I took my shirt off.
Oh, we love
That's
that. See, that doesn't work on TikTok at all.
Really?
No, because okay, someone explained this to me because I don't understand how it works. But it can scan your TikTok for certain colors and stuff, and so it scans for skin tone. And somehow it knows when you're wearing a crop top or when you're showing a bit of cleavage. It just knows. And so I've had so many videos be taken down before anyone even sees it. Within I upload it and nothing happens with it. It's just
Really?
instantly gone because it's just technology. It's scanning it somehow. But
Wow.
men can be shirtless on TikTok, and big creators can post in bikinis and stuff. It's really interesting. So they obviously
Right.
take that filter
Away
from certain people. Yeah.
Right. So I can't show any cleave.
You could.
I could.
You're
Yeah.
a man.
What
Yeah.
if here's right? What if I present as a woman in a TikTok? Like if I
I think
like not that I identify as a woman in a TikTok, but that I specifically present myself as a woman. Like say I do drag.
Yeah, I think it. I don't really know how it works actually because
It's more hypothetical. I don't expect you to know, but just like
because I follow a non-binary creator and they do look quite feminine.
Yeah.
And so when they're not wearing a shirt or something, it apparently always gets like restricted.
Interesting.
What?
Yeah, but then I also don't really know how it works and everyone has speculated about this.
Yeah.
I don't think you put your gender in when you sign up.
No, you don't.
No.
Exactly. So how does it know? It seems to know.
True.
Whoa.
Yeah. Why does it know?
Actually, yeah.
What data is it stealing?
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just endless, copious amounts of
Yeah.
data. That always gets me though, because I started a new TikTok a little while ago, and just as like a we'll see what happens kind of thing, and I was like, I wonder how long it'll take for the algorithm to kind of realize what I am,
Okay.
and it
Yeah.
was like 2 days
Oh, okay.
of like
Wow.
probably 40 minutes total spent on TikTok.
Wow.
It was like, that amount of time for it to be like, okay, you like
It's
climbing
pretty
TikToks
smart, hey?
and and it was
Yeah.
like you're an early 20s man, like crazy.
Whoa.
So weird.
It's so funny, like hearing what side of TikTok people are on, like because there's
We
so
talked
many.
about this last
Yeah,
time.
There's so
right.
many different like bizarre sides. Like someone will be like, "Oh, I just love the poker videos on there." I'm like, "The poker videos? What are you watching?"
Lady Gaga.
I've got so many Lady Gaga videos on mine. You're so right. Yeah.
No, where's my phone? I don't know where. Oop,
Down there.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, like if you look at your analytics, it will tell you what percentage male followers you have and what percentage female followers you have. But how does
Right.
it know?
I have.
How does it know?
That's so weird.
Yeah,
That's kinda
like I
scary.
could just guess, I suppose, but
Right.
based on the content you watch.
I
but
don't know what side of TikTok I'm on now. I haven't really.
I don't know either,
Never
actually.
mind. It's all climbing.
Oh, I've got Harry Styles all over mine, and I'm not even
Right.
a Harry Styles fan. So I think he paid somebody.
Yeah, this is like 95% climbing. Oh, and you. There you are.
Oh, yay! Did you like it?
I
Yes,
literally
he
just
did.
liked
He did.
Okay, great.
Went back to it, liked it, and then moved on.
Didn't even watch it. It's so funny. No, yeah, it's really weird how algorithms work like that. And
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm
funky.
really struggling with the YouTube one at the
Oh,
moment.
I don't know anything other than TikTok. And even like TikTok's kind of changing, like stuff that used to always work for me doesn't work for me anymore.
Right.
Um,
what was...
Yeah, like what?
If you don't want to say it's fine, but what was that stuff that
Oh
always
yeah, it's
worked?
just like posting at certain times, using certain hashtags. Like it was just very easy to
Specific things,
calculate.
right.
Yeah, but now like I tried all of the times that usually work, and they're just flopping. But yeah, but one thing I do know from like past experiences is if I take a break, TikTok will be like, "You're being punished for this."
Naughty.
Naughty. So I have to prove to the app I'm gonna upload consistently, and then
Yeah.
it'll be like, "All right, we'll let this slide." And then they
Just
start
this
coming back
once.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was like my theory with YouTube. That's why I
Okay.
started doing the daily vlogs.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, maybe if I post every single day and it's like there's enough watch time on it, that YouTube will start being like, okay, like they're on it,
push
you
it.
know. And it's like very slowly happening now.
Dude, it's such a hard app.
It's so hard.
Like,
it's so hard.
I think everything's oversaturated. That's why I loved TikTok when I
Yeah.
jumped on board, because there's no one on it.
Yeah.
So easy. Like, I don't know, like, everyone knew who was on the For You page, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, people who were on the For You page in 2018, 2019, we all remember them.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a select group of people.
Yeah.
But now there's so many people on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's oversaturated. We need a new social media to come out.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking the other day, like, I'm just the second that we move on from YouTube, which I don't think will happen
Yeah.
anytime soon,
Yeah.
at least. But the second we move on from YouTube, I'm jumping on there,
Yeah.
uploading every single one of my movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
100, it's currently like 144, something stupid, like just done.
First in, first serve.
It's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm like a Big Mac.
Are you okay?
I am the
What was that?
I am the Big Mac of content.
That was the quickest weird response ever. What? It's like you've been holding on to that one, but it doesn't even make sense.
That's first. I think first
Big Mac.
first in, first served.
How is that a Big
Has
Mac?
nothing to do with Big Macs. I think I just went to fast food and I made like several leaps really quickly without
So
connecting
quickly.
the dots.
So quickly.
Anyway, Big Macs, right?
Oh, I had one last
yeah.
night.
Did you? I haven't had
Yeah.
a Big Mac in years.
Actually, no, I didn't. I totally lied. I just gaslit you for no reason. I had a McChicken. I've been lying unnecessarily recently. Such a red flag. I don't know what I'm doing. Yesterday, my mum came into my room and she's like, "You gonna be home for dinner?" And I was like, "Nah, I've got a uni thing." Didn't have a uni thing. And then I like got on the train and I texted my mum. I was like, "I don't know why I lied, but like I'm going to see a musical tonight." I just lied for no reason. I'm so sorry, mum. Brain just not working.
Surely, isn't that a trend at the moment, or that might just? Be
Oh,
a
I
real-
think it
the
is,
red-
but
red flags thing?
yeah. The red flag thing or the
Yeah.
lying thing? I think they're both a trend.
I mean, if lying has been a trend since like
That's so true.
BC, baby.
That's true. How do you guys feel about the ick trend?
The
I'm about to fill you guys in on something
Oh,
big.
here we go.
I feel like we've got like this little social media fairy that's just
Yeah.
like, here's a thing, here's a thing, here's a thing.
I just have like such fun trivia.
No, I love it. It's
Yeah.
great.
So it's basically have you heard of the ick?
Yes.
Yeah. Joe?
I have
No.
dated before.
Okay, yeah. I will explain it to Joe
Yeah.
and for anyone who hasn't heard of it. It's something that a man does that just really changes your perspective of him. He's no longer appealing because he did this thing.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not like things like he sneezes without covering his nose. Like it's not obvious disgusting things. It's
Can I give a
Go
personal
for
example?
it, please do.
This is not something that has happened to me, but this is one that it would be.
Yeah.
Going to the beach and me wearing my pink pineapple shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
okay.
it's not necessarily bad,
It's just
but it's just
a
like
good one I saw recently was her boyfriend got robbed and it gave her the ick. And I'm like, fair enough. Ooh, another favorite one of mine is when men read the back of the chocolate box to pick what chocolate they want.
is that
like the
really like the favorites
From like,
box?
no, not the favorites
No, the
box.
fancy
like the
ones,
where
right?
they're like the wrapper's coloured and like blue
Oh, yeah,
means
yeah, yeah.
hazelnut, stuff like that. That gave someone the ick. It's like only specific things.
I love it. That's
Yeah.
great.
I think they're funny.
We were going
Yeah.
somewhere with this, weren't we?
Oh no, I just brought it up.
Oh,
Oh,
I just want to know if you guys had heard of the trend. I think it's similar to red flags. I think that's
Right.
why I brought it up.
yeah.
what would be your red flag?
My red flag?
Yeah.
Oh,
Although it can't be lying.
I was going to say my compulsive lying recently.
Mine would be that I have a podcast.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah,
There's been so
true.
much men having podcast slander at
Right,
the moment.
right.
Yeah.
I feel very
Yeah,
attacked.
what's
I
it
have
do with
seen
that?
that. I don't know.
Actually, I think I should shut up now. Tell me more.
Why?
No, 'cause I
You want to
just-
hear my red flags?
No, I want to hear the red flags, and then I want to talk about
Oh, you.
men podcasts.
Men podcasts.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should ask my exes, see what they think my red flag is.
Surely. Text them right now.
Yeah, sure thing. I don't know. Probably. Oh, I'm pretty bad at communicating.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better. I'm working on it actively. But
It's hard, man.
yeah,
It's hard.
yeah.
I think, unironically, my red flag is having a podcast. You know her?
From like
For
Instagram
context,
and
two
TikTok.
people have just walked
Yeah.
in and gone upstairs.
Will they
and
catch me whispering?
no.
No, like the microphone.
Oh, the
Oh,
mic?
yeah.
Yes, the
If
mic
we're
will
all
catch
quiet.
Welcome to my.
it. Okay, no.
No,
Sorry,
we're not.
sorry.
Doing
flag.
ASMR.
I'm so
That's a red flag.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I want
Those
to
are
know
my red
why.
flags.
Why do you think your red flag is?
Oh,
to
yeah,
have a
let's go around the
podcast?
circle.
Yeah.
No, I just think
Oh.
I think it's one of those things that I'm always like very hesitant to bring up.
Really?
Really early.
Oh, that's
well,
so
because I feel
sad.
like I don't know. I feel like there's such a stigma of being like I have a podcast.
I
But-
didn't know that until recently.
Oh, they're
I
totally.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't either.
I
until
knew this
that.
from the day
Joe,
that
keep
we
being
started.
confident.
Yeah.
Don't let it bring you down.
I have a podcast.
Yeah, I feel like if I had a podcast, I'd be bragging about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I have a-
mean, fair
like-
enough.
You like when you reached out to me, like very first time after
Yeah.
you met me at Kmart, you're like, I have a podcast, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna go on that. That is so awesome that
Well,
you
see,
have a podcast.
That's how it works now in my head. But I remember, like, especially last year when we were kind of like in our slump of filming the podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not seeing this person now, but I started seeing someone.
Ooh, this
and,
doesn't sound like it's gonna end well.
Oh, it didn't. But that's
Yeah.
not. I'm totally unrelated. It had nothing to do with the podcast. Theoretically.
We'll get into it though.
Let's talk about my
We'll link it to the
relationships.
This is a therapy podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Froe show.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I brought it up until like date 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Like they were like every time they were like, what are you doing today? I was like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my friend.
Aww.
But then I was like,
I definitely brag about it.
I do now. Like now that we're kind of like back on the the up, it's like, yeah, I have a podcast and we interview some really cool people every week. It's like sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then Maddie comes on sometimes.
Is that making me not cool?
Nah,
you excluded me from the cool group of
cool.
people. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Yeah, I never tell people about my TikTok. They just find it.
So actually, how do people find it?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it must be like a little, hey, what's going on when like they see my Instagram and it's got like an absurd amount of followers. I feel like I would look at that and be like, what is this person got followers for?
Yeah.
But you know, I don't really know how it works. I think it is the phones listening to us because I just started talking to this new person and they found it like a week into talking. They're like, so you just came up on my For You page. And I was like, cool. Sounds good.
Sick.
Did you follow me?
I had someone the other day message me and go, yeah, someone just told me that they met this influencer, like this YouTuber on the weekend, like totally randomly. And they were like, oh, cool, who? And they were like, oh, Frank Mencken. Oh. And they messaged me and they were like, this was the weirdest experience of my life.
Yeah, you guys have been having a lot of those occurrences.
Yeah.
So you had your first one
had
the other day too?
That was the strangest thing ever, yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you remember the first time you got recognised?
Ooh.
First time?
Was in a Kmart at Norfolk. No.
Just really weird dude.
Some dude.
Clean shaven, long hair.
I can't remember. I know it was October 2019. Oh, might have been in the Valley.
Oh,
actually.
That's interesting.
Like someone was like, Wednesday Addams. And I was like, what? And they're like, TikTok. And I was like, oh, yeah. I think it might have been in the Valley, actually.
Was Wednesday the one that went big first, or was it Caroline?
No, Wednesday has never really done well on my account, like compared to other videos that I put up. But yeah, when everyone when someone was talking about my content the other day, and she's like Wednesday Addams. I was like, I've posted like 2 Wednesday Addams TikToks. What?
My go-to is always Caroline. That's
the
one that I bring up. Especially because like you like I'll show your TikTok and I'll be like, they did Caroline videos.
I love Caroline.
And then everyone goes, yeah. That tracks.
Dude, yeah. My Caroline cosplays were so dodgy though. So bad. Like the wigs just looked awful. The makeup. Oh,
I haven't watched them in ages. Are they still on
no,
your TikTok?
please don't.
I'm going to.
Please don't.
Oh, no.
I just want to look.
I find it so funny when people are like, oh yeah, like you're known for your makeup and stuff. I'm like, oh bro, my makeup is so bad. Like it's the blur filter. It's the fact that it's on a camera. It's uploaded in crappy quality.
Yeah.
It's not good makeup.
You
It's
don't
like
see the real thing.
No, it's beginner level makeup.
Would you ever go back and do that? Like redo that stuff?
I would totally redo Caroline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You should.
I've been thinking about dyeing my hair blue, so I might go like a proper
Surely we
Caroline
do like
blue.
a little Caroline short film or something.
I was thinking,
Oh,
I think
that'd
I
be
would
sick.
like to take my cosplays to the next level. Like, I was thinking of doing Violet from The Incredibles, and so I need to find somewhere with
Didn't
lockers.
we already do like a proto Violet a while ago, like a little baby Violet cosplay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it before I cut my hair so that I didn't ruin any cosplays. I was so sad. So you know how I had ginger hair for like 5 minutes?
Yep.
I had so many. I had so many cosplays lined up for the ginger hair because obviously I couldn't do any of those characters while I had brown hair.
Yeah.
And my hairdresser gave me a cheeky colour change without telling me.
What do you mean?
I asked to go like a little bit darker because the darker you get it, like the longer the colour lasts. Yeah. So I was like, hey, you know how we did this last time? Can we just go like a little bit darker than that? And then they gave me red. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't want to bleach my hair because obviously it damages it. Yeah. So I was like, and it didn't fade at all. Like it just went to brown. Cool. I was like, we're going brown now, guys. I'm not lightening it again. So yeah, I think I even did, it's called a cosplan video where you just announce what cosplays you've got lined up. And I just made this big TikTok of all these characters I was going to do. And then my next upload was me with red hair.
Sorry.
I was like, those cosplays down the drain. Gone skis. I think I got like 2 in. I think I did Anna from Frozen and Beth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit.
True.
And that was all I got. I did Darla as well from Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that would be cool.
What's the Beverly from It?
Oh, that could have been cool.
That would have been a great one.
I don't think I look like her at all though. I've
don't
done Eddie from it.
That's what made me think of it because I literally just saw that scrolling
Yeah.
back. I don't want to scroll all the way back through your TikTok, but I was.
That's fair enough. Don't do it.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
Do you remember what your first TikToks were?
Yeah, really crappy content. I think my first ever TikTok kind of plays into what I do a lot now. It was like 3 people I looked like. So I did Christina Ricci, Maisie Williams, and Arya from Pretty Little Lies, I think.
Right. I thought you were about to say Arya from Game of Thrones, and I was like, you already said them.
I think it was her. Yeah. So that kind of set up my TikTok.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know if this was on, I don't think it was on the live show, but we talked a little while ago about like after your big break from, not your big break, but your like physical break from TikTok, that your followers were like declining.
Oh, it's so
every time
bad.
you posted it, like people were like, oh, guess I'm still following her.
Yeah.
Is that still happening now that
It's
you're back
still
on?
going down
Oh, really?
pretty rapidly. I don't mind. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not a numbers person.
No, but like,
It's-
do you see that turning around soon? Like, is it
I hope so.
plateauing or is it still
it's
like
it's
pretty,
plateauing. Like
Okay,
I looked
good.
at my analytics. Oh wait, what does plateauing mean?
like flat?
Nah,
Like
it's
flattening?
gone down.
Oh, still flat.
Oh.
It's definitely going down. I looked at like the actual analytics the other day, and it's like
Right. Sick.
from like when I wasn't posting to now.
Yeah.
It's just a big decline. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a viral video.
Yeah.
Might
And also
just-
like,
Yeah.
Get it back.
if it was like, I don't know, Joe and I talk about this all the time, but if it was about the numbers, like we wouldn't have,
Oh
we
yeah.
wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's something that like we keep touching on in the podcast as well is like, yes, there are people that get really like commercial success, not just commercial, but like, you know, like you, for example, have a bunch of people following your TikTok, but it's like that wouldn't affect your content either way.
That's so true. Yeah, and I
Like-
think
Yeah.
like taking my break and losing so many followers has made me realize like it's like I don't know, when you get so many views on a video, like you stop realizing that those are real people. But like 100 people watching a video or like 100 people liking a video,
Yeah.
that's so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like comments from 20 people, get 20 people in a room and like tell me something, like that is mind blowing. So I think it's made me a lot more grateful for the people who are like willing to stick around and
Yeah.
support my stuff. It's definitely, and like I'm definitely starting to make content for them. Like once upon a time I would have made content to hopefully get a viral video.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of just making what I want to make and what I think my followers want to see.
Yeah. What's that ratio like for you at the moment? Like a ratio of like stuff you want to make versus stuff you think your followers would like to see?
I think we're pretty much in tune. Like
Yeah.
I made a TikTok the other day that I really just wanted to make, and then Chris messaged me and he was like, "Yes, so 2019 Maddie, love this."
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh.
So yeah, I think we all kind of know my style. And yeah.
I don't think we talked about it last time you were on the podcast, but how quick was the uptake of your TikTok?
Too quick, so quick.
Like, what was the time frame?
It was just a month. Like went
Oh,
crazy.
whoa.
Yeah. It was October 2019. So now that's why people kind of associate me with Halloween, because that's when I
Oh.
really blew up. Yeah. And I was just doing like cosplay after cosplay, and I was uploading like twice a day for a whole
Yeah.
month, and it just, and like it's so interesting because videos to me that I think were my viral video, like for someone else it'll be like a different video. Like they'll just bring up like a random video I did in October 19 and they'll be like, "Oh, it's this girl." I was like, that video was successful? Like I didn't even pay attention
Right.
to that one because I had so many other videos going crazy.
Yeah. Do you know what the number was? Like the increase between, like from start to end?
Not really, because it was somewhat gradual. Like I think I remember hitting 1K. I
Yeah.
remember that being a big deal because you could go live.
Right.
That was when I first started, so probably a couple months into 2019. I know I hit, I think I hit 100K in October, and I think by the end of October, or September, I think I had 400K.
Whoa.
I think, yeah. It was
wait,
huge.
September of 19 or 20?
No, 19, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I haven't really grown. I mean, obviously I've grown a lot.
Yeah.
But like I haven't had rapid growth like that ever
Yeah.
since, yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it was
What's
that
that at now?
small. 713, I think, is what I just saw.
I don't know. It's gone down.
Something like that.
Yeah.
What was your friend's response when that all happened? 759.9.
I didn't really have many friends at the time,
Right.
which is fine. I'm a bit of a loner, and I kind of like it that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting, the people who reached out from high school after it all happened. I was like, hello. You weren't nice to me in high school. What are you doing in my DMs? Yeah, I don't know. I think the people who I keep close to me have been with me since before.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like know who's with me because of who I am and not because of my following, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also you get pretty good at being able to tell.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Like, and it sounds really rough, and it sounds really stupid coming from, you know, Joe and I as well, because our following in comparison is quite small, but still, like, you get that bullshit detector of like, I can tell if you're trying to get ins, you know?
Absolutely.
And I think, I think Sam and I talked about this a little while ago with our films and stuff, because it's like you get people, because, you know, when people know that you're a documentary filmmaker, they like try to make themselves more interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Which
That's
is
fascinating.
Yeah.
They just
I haven't
like
spoken
start
to you about this.
No.
Yeah.
They just start telling you about their wacky life.
No, it's not even that. It's just like it's the ever so slight change. It's not even like trying to brag about stuff, but it's just like it's
they want
really,
to like they want you to make a documentary about them. Is that what they're going for?
I think so. And it's just that it's not a physical change. It's not like they start telling you more.
Okay.
But it's just like the vibe changes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. Like
See, that would be very fascinating because I feel like they would like almost become snobbier
Yeah.
instead of nicer. I
Yeah.
feel like people are nicer to me and they're probably snobbier to you. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think
Because they're
people
trying to impress you so that you'll make a documentary about them.
Wait, so you think people are nicer to you?
Oh, I think they probably suck up to me a little, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you suck.
That's why we're friends. Yeah, that's why this works. Yeah.
Do you think it's hard now or harder to make like casual friends?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't know. I kind of, it's kind of bad to say, but like I'm not like the best social person.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like having that little backup. Like I'm always worried about being judged. Like this crystal right here is like to stop people from judging you or whatever.
Oh,
so
true.
I kind of
That's
like.
why I'm not judging you.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. That tracks.
So like sometimes it's like just a reassurance for myself. I can be
Yeah.
like, they might hate me, but I have a TikTok. it's kind of like, it just like backs myself up in my head. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
so good.
sometimes people like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times, a lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
Quite regularly. They go like this.
They do a physical like you did it just
They
before.
go, doot, doot. Yep. Have you, I know we talked about it last time we were on the podcast, but obviously that's like 2 years ago. But
It doesn't feel like 2 years ago, but it also feels like 5 years ago.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think that's how we feel
Yeah.
too. But last time you said you weren't in contact with that many TikTok people, like not TikTok people, but people like that are creators on TikTok. Are you in contact with any more now? Like, are you? Because I know you did a couple things here and there with like Nathan Last and things like that.
Oh, he's
Is
so
that
lovely.
Kind of the extent of
Pretty
that?
much, yeah. I don't think I've really branched out any more than that. But that was an awesome experience.
Yeah.
I love those guys, Lockie and Nathan. And Nathan is so nice. Like he's such a bigger creator than me,
Yeah.
but he will always reply to my DMs like that. Like he
That's so
doesn't. He does
nice.
not act like he's better than me. He's really awesome.
My friend's little brother is obsessed with him.
Oh really?
Absolutely obsessed.
Yeah.
I remember once, I think it would have been the live show. I put like a picture, like you were on my story or on my, it was the post. And she messaged me and she was like, he looked at her profile and saw that Nathan Lust was on it. He was like going crazy. This guy's like, it's not a kid either. This guy's 20. Like,
Oh, fair enough. It's quite funny. Like people associate me with Nathan now. Like
Interesting.
I was at work and someone, a coworker, came up to me and she's like, I have to confess something. I was like, what? And she's like, I've seen your TikTok. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she's like, you did that thing with Nathan Last. I was like, yeah.
I did.
I know
that.
Nathan, yeah.
We're besties.
Yeah. But like, it's lucky that I adore him. Like, if I didn't like him, I'd really hate his name being dragged around mine all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, that's hard. I know a lot of creators as well. I follow this guy on YouTube, Cody Wanner, and he did a very similar thing to me. He did like a full year of daily vlogs.
Yeah.
And right at the end, Peter McKinnon I don't know if you know. He's a big YouTube creator.
You're right.
And he right at the end pulled him onto his vlog. He had like 2-point-something million on YouTube at the time. And did a big old plug and was like, this guy's doing all this amazing stuff, and he like rocketed up to like 60K at the time.
Awesome.
And he's still sitting like somewhere in the 60-70K. Like he just hasn't been able to
crack it,
maintain that growth.
Yeah.
But that's really interesting as well, because he has that as well. He's just constantly attached
to someone
Peter
else.
McKinnon.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be really scared of getting that attachment as well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very much like, ooh, I don't really want to. Like, I think there's a really healthy way to do it where you like come up with a group and you're all like
that's
one.
True. Yeah.
But when it's that massive power dynamic split, it's like, I don't know how to manage that.
That's definitely something I want to do though. Like I kind of want to be associated with a group of people, like whether it's on TikTok or like YouTube.
Yeah.
Like my friends and I had this idea, like we could all start a YouTube channel and all just like feature each other and just instead of having like a different person on my videos all the time, like if it was the same group of people, my viewers would actually come to know them and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool.
I think that's kind of something that I've unconsciously done.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
The vlogs.
Yeah.
Like there's like the recurring characters. And like you've unintentionally become like a minor
I'm
character
so excited
in the
about
vlogs
it
as well, which is great. But yeah, I think that's really interesting, and it's become something that I've become more intentional about now. Where it's like, like you look at David Dobrik and how
exactly,
he did
that's
it.
the kind of vibe,
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you've got this cast of characters, and I'm not going to abuse my friends, but like,
no, don't do anything, David.
I'm not going to follow that template, but
his group of friends.
That context is really cool.
Yeah,
but I mean, we talked about it on Crambles.
We
while
did.
Ago.
Yeah,
I still think we should do it.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think Joe should do it too.
What? YouTube?
What?
Yeah, we're talking about making like a little creator group.
I reckon. Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon.
That was easy.
Cool.
Good deal, Joe.
Well done, team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that could be really cool. But I think I don't know, like you have the experience of having like that big break moment. Do you feel like that changed you as a person at all?
Oh, absolutely not.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, that's so reassuring.
I'm so detached from it. Like it's such an out of body experience for me. Like it's like whenever anyone asks me questions about TikTok, like I'm never going to gatekeep. I'm never going to feel like it's intrusive, because it's such a bizarre thing to be like successful on TikTok. Like what? And also like when you make videos alone in your room, like you don't associate that with a video that potentially millions of people are going to see. Like that never crosses your mind.
Yeah.
So I don't know in what other circumstance you'd get famous, but I feel like if you were famous for like being in front of a live audience all the time, that would be totally different. But yeah, it definitely feels like separate from me. And I think that's why it's so easy for me to take breaks.
Yeah.
Because I kind of forget what's in front of me, like the opportunity that I have.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't feel real ever.
Yeah.
And definitely doesn't feel like me.
True.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I think I've been thinking about it a lot recently, both with the podcast and with the vlogs as well, because both of them are starting very quickly and gradually to have this like uptake, and I can see it very specifically in the vlogs, but that's only because they go up every single day, but it's the same rate of growth essentially.
That's awesome.
But like seeing it slowly make that upwards turn, I was like, oh, like am I going to be okay? I just like get scared of having...
I think gradual's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overnight is scary because then you feel like you have to keep up.
Is that like, do you feel pressured? Like,
Yeah.
Does that pressure, is that internal or is that from...
Oh, just definitely internal.
Yeah.
It's all internal when you are self-employed.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I want to talk... I'm going to pivot slightly, but
That's
I want to talk about your YouTube stuff really quickly because I want to plug the ever-living shit out of it.
Thanks.
But do you want to talk a little bit about what the... Because you've made vlogs before, but you're kind of doing more now.
I'm trying to. I just uploaded a video the other day, and that footage is from when the floods were.
Yeah.
That was quite a while ago.
Start of March, I think.
Oh, wow. March was long.
Yeah, March was
Yeah.
very long.
Damn.
Yeah. What's that transition been like?
I haven't made the transition fully yet,
Yeah.
but I would like to because I love editing. I could sit at my computer and edit all day. Yeah. It's so much fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
I don't know. I get like addicted, and I don't know if you feel the same because you have the time crunch.
Yeah.
But like Because
weirdly, the time crunch makes it way more fun.
okay, yeah. See, if I had a time crunch, fine, like I'd get it done. But the fact that I don't have any, like I just upload it when it says done. Like there's no time restriction for me. So I would just be so finicky and just like add in really unnecessary details. I'd be like, that needs a meme there, or like that needs a freeze frame, like just because I can, just because I have time. But yeah, like you have more control and you can be way more creative on YouTube than you can on TikTok for sure.
I think the transition is what makes it really hard.
Oh yeah, and I don't understand YouTube's algorithm at all. I just post the video once it's done.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Oh,
That's
good.
why.
No.
It
So
just
glad.
doesn't.
Yeah.
There's the thing with YouTube, right? And this is the thing. I understand how it works. I cannot get it to function because the problem is that it takes a much larger view pool on YouTube to get that traction.
Yeah.
So it's essentially the same as how TikTok does it. Is it shows it to a group and then based on that group's reaction, it shows it to a
They
larger
spread
group.
it. Yeah.
But that's 50% of it. The other 50% is search.
Okay.
And so the other 50% is how
I've never thought about
searchable
that.
is the video.
Oh, mine aren't searchable.
And this is where it gets really hard, right?
Yeah.
Because that's not only is that the title and the
Yeah.
description, but it's also
Comments?
it's comments,
Yeah.
it's thumbnail, it's taking data from the thumbnail and figuring that out.
Really?
It's tags.
Oh, so that's why you should really put like text on thumbnails.
It's not so much text. It's like analyzing what the thumbnail is and if it
Oh.
relates to the title. It's all
Oh.
like, does the title, basically it's like takes the keywords, takes the title, does the title relate to the description, does it relate
Oh,
to
so
the
you
Yeah.
have to
thumbnail?
make them relate.
Yeah, does
Yeah.
that relate to the tags? And then, because YouTube does auto captioning, it transcribes the whole video, takes the keywords from the transcription.
That's fascinating.
Oh, wow. I
Matches
didn't
it
know
with the
that.
description, matches it with the title, matches it with the thumbnail and tags, and then based on that plus the watch time plus the engagement.
Oh,
is
wow,
what
there's a
makes it
lot
go.
of-
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And basically what it comes down to is how many people are, so you make it searchable obviously, and then how many people are seeing the video, like pop up in their recommended, and then clicking on it.
Right.
So that's the impressions to click through rate.
Right.
And then based on that versus time watched, like percentage wise,
Audience retention.
that's, the retention rate, that's what decides the value of that video.
Damn. There's a
Yeah.
lot of steps.
It's hectic.
Yeah.
Like it just never, ever, ever ends.
And isn't that like the retention via like percentage normally? It's like
Yeah.
if you have
Oh,
10%
okay.
retention, but then for like an hour podcast, that's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I guess percentage makes sense then, hey?
Yeah.
'Cause,
So
yeah.
for like anything from 5 to 10 minutes, it's like a click-through rate of 20% and a watch time of 60% is like,
Ideal.
not ideal, but it, like obviously 100% 100% is
Yeah,
ideal,
yeah,
but
okay.
like 20 and 60 will get you moving.
Okay, interesting.
basically.
See, I've always like wondered how you like blow up on YouTube because like people get viral videos and whatever, but I don't remember the last time I had a recommended video that had like 100 views.
No, because you don't.
Exactly. So like, where are people
So,
finding it?
this
How
is
do videos blow up?
Search. That's it.
Oh.
It's like you have to, it's so annoying because you have to build a community based off search.
Right.
That's why everyone starts in a really defined niche, and I'm doing it really badly.
Oh, I need to find a niche.
Yeah. And that's why I'm kind of like, screw it. Like, I'll just do a year of
Whatever.
really consistent content.
Yeah.
And then, I have like a 3-year plan laid out, right?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do a year of every single day, and then I'm going to do a year of once a week. And that's all
Okay.
going to be super, super searchable stuff. And then, based on how that goes, we'll decide what I do in the 3rd year.
Okay.
Because then, like, if the 2nd year stuff is all super searchable and people can find it, then they go to the channel, they see
That's-
that there's like 400 videos,
Yeah.
and they go, oh shit.
That's
like,
always been my thing. Like, I've never been bummed about numbers on YouTube because every time I make a video, I'm like, yeah, this is better than my last.
Yeah.
Like, every time I make a video, I'm like, this is my best video.
Yeah.
And so every time I upload a video, I'm almost like glad no one saw my channel before I uploaded
Yeah.
this. But then, yeah, you have that back catalog
Yeah.
of like things people can go through. And I'm still like proud of my old content. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind if people went through and looked at it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And you think about it too, like you find a new channel on YouTube, like the first thing
You
you do is
you go and binge watch everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like
absolutely.
you're like, okay, how many videos do they have? And I'm always
Yeah.
sad when I go to a new channel and they have like 3 videos. I'm
Yeah.
like, this sucks.
Good for them though.
Oh, good for them.
They
But
blew
also
up.
like,
yeah. Yeah. Not fair.
Yeah,
My
move
turn.
on. You move on.
do you think you have a way of like transitioning from TikTok to YouTube?
I don't
at
like
all?
promoting myself ever.
Right.
So I think that's my weak point. Like if I just because I should just upload a YouTube video and then go on Instagram and be like, just uploaded a video, swipe up, or I think it's a link now you click.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I should just be doing that. It's free and it would probably get me a couple views, but I refuse to do it. I don't
Just
don't
like personal, don't want to, or just scary?
I don't know what it is. Like whenever I see someone do the exact same thing, I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll go watch the video. But like just some reason when it's me, I'm like, ew, cringe. Why are you promoting yourself?
Yeah, I get that. I very rarely promote my own videos on
neither.
YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Only if it's something I'm really proud of.
Exactly, me too.
Like,
yeah.
really proud
I'm like, please watch this.
Please, I need the watch time.
Yeah.
That's the thing I do now too. Like all of my friends that have YouTube channels and stuff, I'm like, I'm going to watch this all the way through. And
Oh,
then
that's
I'm
so
going to rewind it and watch a
nice.
little bit again.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
It's like just any little drop in the bucket that you can do.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Do you have a long-term plan for what you want to do with YouTube, or just like?
I feel like YouTube would be. I think anyone who grew up in our generation would think that YouTube is probably the dream career. So I'd like to make it a job to some degree, but clearly I'm not putting in the work. So I don't really deserve it yet.
Interesting though, because compared to like the dream jobs of past generations,
I know, it's fascinating. Yeah.
but it also feels way more achievable.
That's true.
Like I think you look at like people that are like, I want to win an Oscar for being an
true.
actor, or
Yeah,
like, I
I
want to
guess.
be an astronaut. It's like like astronauts obviously quite achievable if you're intelligent, but like it's not like a pipe dream as a lot of other ones are. Obviously it's hard, but
And like success is subjective.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can just decide whether you're successful on YouTube or not. Like I could say I'm successful.
I'm successful.
I'm
successful.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon that's also because though, like the Oscars and films and stuff, there's actual people who are there.
Yeah.
And there's like an actual audience right in front of you. But when they're like YouTube or TikTok, it's just numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lot of it.
Are you dreaming of winning a Streamy?
No.
No?
My goal in life is to win a Kids' Choice Award.
Oh, me too.
That's all I want.
Me too.
All I want is a Kids' Choice Award
Me
and then to get
too.
slimed and
I
just
was
have.
thinking about this the other day. Yeah. I can't believe it's still going. Like I get
Yeah.
I just
Nickelodeon's still going.
I want
but
Jack Black to beer tackle me.
okay. Yeah, fair. After he won some award for being the best TikToker or something.
Is he on TikTok?
Yeah.
Surely he must be.
You haven't seen his content?
No.
Oh, it's whack.
I remember when he had his gaming channel on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I loved that.
Well, yeah, his TikTok's awesome. I don't know if he still uploads actually, but I think his son must help him because he just hits every time. And it would be like
that's just Jack Black.
yeah, but it's like such Gen Z. Like,
Oh, true.
Unless his For You page is just catered to a Gen Z person.
I mean, his humor has always been very like meta though, so I definitely see it.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a feeling his son probably helps him. But yeah, it's always good. Like, I don't know why I found this so funny, but he did the WAP trend like 6 months late. And that was so funny to me. I was like, why? Like, what compelled him to do this?
He just woke up one morning and was like,
He's like,
I
let's
have to do the WAP.
We have to do the WAP. I say that right after commending him for always being on top of trends. But like, just that one time he did it was
To be
quite
fair
funny.
though, I feel like that's within context of it being really funny.
Exactly. You have to get like the right timing for something to be funny.
I've definitely thought about it before. Like maybe I could just do some like really, really like weird trend. Like there was that one recently of like the not hula dancing, what's it called? Belly dancing.
Oh yeah.
There's like this is not recent. This is like 6 months ago. There was like a belly dancing trend, and I was like, I could just do this. To finish the show, we have a cheeky. Well, we don't have to quite yet, but we've got another like 10 minutes. We've got a cheeky little surprise for you. Come join us. Come join us.
Is it what he's holding?
We have a cheeky little surprise for you.
There's a
Maddie.
mic down there if you want to talk.
You know how you were asking
You wanna turn them
for
up?
your own personalized jacket, right?
Yeah. You got a jacket for me?
We've not quite, but we've been sending you very sus messages for the past like
Very
weeks.
sus.
Yeah.
Very sus.
And you caught on. Do you want to?
I did catch on pretty quickly. Sorry.
That's okay. We totally expected it, but
There's a little pair of pants.
Thank you.
They're not
I'm
finished
guessing
yet.
you designed them yourself.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
very
done
lovely.
by me.
Oh, they're
I'll show the camera.
awesome.
Very cool.
What's going on?
Oh,
They're not
so
finished.
cute.
You'll see them when they're finished.
Okay.
But just a little something,
What a
something.
lovely colour. I
Yeah.
love that colour.
that's why.
How did I guess that?
I bet the size is perfectly correct as well.
Man, I wonder who asked all those questions. That's so weird.
I'm going to be wearing those everywhere.
That's
Good.
sick.
Yeah, cool.
I'm keen to see it.
That's
You
all.
always go into the thrift shops I see on your vlogs.
Yeah,
So
I do.
I'm keen to see what you match with it.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
True, true, true.
yeah, we'll
He's
see what happens.
The nicest dude. He watches everyone's vlogs.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
like
so
everyone's
nice.
I'm watching,
podcast.
I'm
Yeah, no,
watching.
I don't think I've uploaded like a thrifting video in ages. That's an old video you would have seen.
That's an old one. But
Yeah.
I've been watching. You always cut your jeans or you fold them up. 'Cause
Yep,
they're not-
I'm a short lady.
Yeah. That is literally why. That's why I haven't finished the
that's
bottoms
so
yet.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I've been I'm doing my thing.
He's been on it.
That's
He's
so
on it.
nice.
Yeah.
So we got Maltesers and you get pants.
Good trade.
Good trade.
Do I get multi?
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
share
share.
it. We'll share with
sick,
you. We'll share
sick,
with you.
sick.
That's your payment.
Yeah. Handful Maltesers.
No, he approached.
Am I getting paid?
In pants.
in pants? Yeah, in pants. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
And in a great podcast episode, that's your payment.
Yeah.
I was saying I'm gonna like slowly bring us into land. No,
He's the
Not yet.
pilot.
you know now. I was saying to Joe, right? But I don't know if I even said this. I definitely thought this before the show.
Okay.
But how going back to how 2 years ago you were on the show, if like when we started and when we had you on the podcast, I would have had no idea that we would have been friends like after that.
Oh, really?
I would have just been like, yep, cool, interview, like peace.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
so funny. Like, we kept in contact and we'd
Yeah.
like message every now and then and like support each other and whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, you uploading every day has made me, I'm like, yeah, we're best friends. We know everything about each other, but it's literally just me watching you. And so like, we hadn't seen each other since we filmed the first podcast episode.
No.
But then when I rocked up for the 100th special, I was like, Frank! And I just like ran at you with my arms open. I was like, we're technically strangers, but I feel like we're best friends.
Gotta love the parasocial relationship. I mean, like I've watched all your
They're not
TikToks.
unhealthy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So
I
it's
forget
like-
that I'm also on the internet.
You're on the internet much more than I am. Bro, actually, I wonder
Probably
what the
not.
maths would be. How
I've probably put out
is
more
there a
videos
number?
if you count TikTok.
Is there a number on your TikTok of
It's-
how many videos you have?
Oh, I feel like it's definitely on your page, surely.
Yeah, there's probably
Unless
a number
it's
of
hidden
posts,
and I can
right?
see it.
I don't know. I don't think
Once
it shows.
upon a time it was.
But then what about like minutes?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Minutes
Does it
Oh.
say?
I
Does it
don't
say
think so.
on your TikTok how many you have?
Once upon a time it
I
definitely
have
said how
no
many
idea.
posts you had, but
Oh, it doesn't. You're just chilling there. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
It doesn't on my personal, so I don't know. But I just
yeah,
wanted
no, it doesn't. It
I
used
wanted to do the maths really quickly
Oh, let's see who's uploaded more
and
content.
see who's got more physical content.
Well, yeah, my videos max at like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So probably you.
If you could take a guess, how many videos do you think you have on TikTok right now?
Oh, I don't know. We're never going to even know the answer. So I really have to guess.
Take a guess. That's
Riley,
more
you,
fun.
you can go through and count, right?
You
Do
got
I get
time.
paid in Maltesers as well?
You get one
A
Malteser
Malteser
for
per-
every 100 you hit.
I was being generous. I was going to say per video.
No,
There you go.
we'd have no boxes left. Sorry. Riley, do you have any questions you want to ask Maddie? to
Oh.
finish up? I think that could be fun. Yeah, just
Did you
anything.
prepare a question for me?
Oh.
Whatever you want. It
You're
can,
putting me on the spot right now.
you should know me by now.
I know. Oh, damn. Questions.
You can say no.
You can say no, yeah.
No, I want to say something. Can you guys talk for a little bit
Yeah,
more?
we can talk. We can talk for a
I
little
never want to say no.
I've
I'm a
never
yes
thought that
man.
that's an
Shout out to
option.
Jim
I'm gonna
Carrey.
start doing
bit. You
that.
can say no.
No,
you
but I
can't
can
say
just
no.
like come back to me.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I need to
if you
think.
say that, we'll just have a
Yeah, true.
We'll just
But
talk.
it's like court. We'll just have a sidebar and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
That's my law.
I'm the
Why are you guys best friends though?
jury. Guilty as charged.
Objection.
Oh, man.
I was gonna go somewhere, but I'm like totally off my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were talking about parasocial relationships.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh.
definitely have. I had the exact same thing when I saw you come in at the podcast
Oh,
as well.
okay, I'm glad.
I was like, Maddie, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait, we haven't seen each
We
other
don't
for 2
actually
years.
know each other at all. We hung out once for like 2 hours and that was it.
Yeah.
And that was far more professional than,
Yeah.
than it
Than
was.
this.
It was so formal. I rewatched it the other day.
Oh, I don't think I could bring myself
I
to rewatch it.
rewatched it, and then I rewatched your reaction to it video that you have.
I think that's even. Is that still up?
Yeah.
I thought I took it down.
No, please keep it. It's so good. It's so good. I
I
love
don't
it.
think I've seen that. I need to watch that.
We watched it
I'll
together.
watch the react. We watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, I
like one of
think
my
I watched
most
all of
viewed videos on my channel. So thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anytime. Yeah, no, I like had the exact same thing when you came in. It's fine. It's all good. Parasocial relationships be going wild.
That podcast is like still our 4th most watched.
All my mum
Episode as
and
well.
my aunties.
Refreshing the
people
video.
just Googling me. I literally had an ex, like I just met their mum and we had been together like a week. She went and listened to the whole thing.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. That's a red flag.
We're best friends now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did you like rock up to her house and she was like, "Oh, Maddie, I saw when you were doing this," and you're like, "Oh no."
No, I don't know whether it was supposed to be a secret, but yeah, my partner at the time told me. So
Oh my gosh.
I was like, okay, cool.
And now they know.
Hope I didn't say anything embarrassing.
That's an ick.
Yeah.
yeah.
When someone says, I've seen your podcast. Oh.
Yeah. Again, I was gonna go. My brain is off
I
now.
got
Sorry.
a question.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
here we
I'm
go.
ready. I'll take over my podcast now.
Okay.
Nah, I was gonna ask, what's like a weird or like a funny experience that like being on TikTok or like a social media influencer has like come about? Like, I saw you were doing that Tinder thing a little bit
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is there any like weird or like funny things that have ever happened from being on social media?
I've never spoken about this, but I'm going to talk about it because I think it's the funniest
Oh,
thing
I
ever.
just got, you have to pay me for
Question.
these questions, baby. Yeah.
That's one Malteser.
2, please. I'm begging you. Oh god.
I'm so hungry.
I haven't eaten in 3 days.
all day.
They've been making me edit the
My
videos.
hands. My frail hands.
Can you feed it to me, please?
Chopsticks.
So, we were talking about earlier, Eddie from It.
Yes.
Jack Dylan Grazer plays Eddie from It. And in 2019, he slid into my DMs and he was underage. So obviously I was like, cool, nice to...
Wait, is he the little boy?
He's the one that broke his
ignorant.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the character that broke his arm.
Yeah, yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Because it all started. He wasn't following me. He just commented on one of my posts, and my brother was like, "What the fuck? Why did Jack Dylan Grazer comment an emoji on your post?" I was like, "I have no idea." And then like a couple days later, he slid into my DMs, and I was like, "Okay, well, you're a child, so thanks, but no thanks." No, I was very polite about it. I was very polite about it.
Yeah.
And like we stayed in touch like a little bit. Like he would like my posts and whatever. And then he was following me on Instagram for a couple years, but then I posted that video of me cosplaying as him purely because people said I looked like him. It wasn't like an attention grab or anything.
Oh, true.
Oh, so he commented before that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it was
right.
like 2019. Yeah.
Whoa. True.
But and then he obviously got tagged in it a bunch. So he found it and commented on it. And then he followed me back on TikTok. He wasn't following me on TikTok. He was only following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him. I was like, thanks for following. I was like, hope you don't mind the identity theft. Haha. And then he like responded quite quickly. And then I replied like, good to hear from you. Hope you've been well or something like that. And that was when it clicked for him who I was. And he blocked me on everything.
What?
I was like, I didn't do shit. What is this?
Oh my god.
What is this? Why am I getting blocked? Yeah, so like, I haven't told anyone that because like I don't want to put shame on his name, but I think he is getting cancelled at the moment. So
is he?
I think so.
Oh.
Or maybe it's his girlfriend. I don't follow the drama. Sorry, Jack.
Because you're blocked.
Because I'm blocked. Exactly. Unblock me and then I'll keep up with you, Jack Dylan Grazer. Damn.
Oh my god.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
I think that's the most bizarre thing that's ever come from TikTok.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
is.
that's
I was
crazy. That is
expecting
bizarre.
like.
It's my fun little party trick that I whip out every now and then.
Yeah, I'm a superstar pretty much, so you know.
It's just so bizarre and like such a niche celebrity too.
Yeah.
Like that one kid from It. I mean, he's been in stuff. He's been in other stuff now,
No,
like
just
Shazam and everything. But it's kind of funny to be like the kid that broke his arm in It.
Damn.
Yeah, he slid into my DMs.
I
That's
feel like
crazy.
next time, every time you tell the story, you go back another movie in his career.
Oh yeah.
Like you just, I don't even know what the next one is, but it just goes all the way down to like when he was 2 and he was like on the Wiggles.
I just know his whole.
Yeah, that
Category.
kid that was in the very first episode of Law and Order. That kid. Yeah, the baby.
He was like a cameo, but he wasn't famous yet. You know,
You know that chick that played the background character who was pregnant? That's the kid in,
Son,
yeah, that one.
The person in the background
He
of.
wasn't the baby in the belly. That was his brother.
That's his older
He
brother.
actually came after that. But yeah, it's him.
Mrs. Gray's a lovely woman. She also slid into my DMs.
I've had the whole Grazer family in my DMs for sure.
Well, best I'm going to their Thanksgiving. We need to wrap up. We're
Yeah.
like already over. I feel like we could keep going forever.
Yeah.
But I need to sleep.
Oh, me too.
Do you have anything? This has been such an informal podcast episode.
I haven't looked at the camera once
love it.
because if I
I
look,
love it.
I'll remember
that
where I
one ran
am.
out of battery. That one switched.
That
It's
one,
fine.
Yeah.
Just the middle one?
The middle one's
Middle's the
rocking.
only one going.
But do you want to give some? We have new questions to finish the show now.
Okay.
I'm going to skip yours because we don't have
That's
time.
fine,
but,
yeah.
Rip Joe.
Do you have any advice or anything you want to say to anyone who would like to, I don't know, be a TikToker or I'm going to say be a content creator because I think that's more general for what you're trying to
I think I'm
achieve.
just going to give the same advice I gave the first time I was on the podcast. Just do it. Don't care what anyone else thinks. And if you like what you're posting, it's a big world. Someone out there is also going to like it. So just back yourself. Post whatever you want. It's the internet. Anything
Hell
is
yeah.
okay on the internet.
It's the Wild West, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Mic drop.
Awesome. Do you have anything you want to say to finish up?
I'll wait till my next
Ooh,
podcast.
can I make an
I'll
appearance?
wait.
Can
I'll
I make
tease them a little
Eugene's?
bit.
Yeah, we'll just swap. We'll just do the reverse.
Yeah.
Pay me in Maltesers?
Absolutely.
you.
I'll throw 'em.
Thank you. I will not catch it. Nope.
All right. Well, we will finish up there. I don't have to explain the tradition to you. You know what's up. You get to press the button.
I'll go third.
Which one is it? The green one?
It's the red
blue
one.
one?
Yeah.
The red
pink
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go third.
But the speaker isn't connected, so we can't hear it. But
I hope it
They
works.
can hear
they'll
it.
hear it.
I hope it works, guys.
Okay.
Right,
So
I was
yeah,
gonna
we'll
go
go.
third.
Yeah. Bye. We're gonna do 4 buys this time.
All right.
Okay.
Can you handle
What if I
that?
want to go third?
Do you want to go first?
No, third.
That's one more
Third?
than
Okay,
that.
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go-
go you're going to go second.
You need a second. We're
Okay,
gonna buy,
okay, okay.
buy. This is getting so complicated.
Oh my
Good.
god.
We're gonna
Good,
buy,
good.
buy.
Locked it in.
Okay. Ready?
I've never been
I'm
there.
gonna do the thing, and then we're gonna finish. Okay.
This is wild.
Thank you so much for listening to or watching this episode of The Froe Show. Thank you so much, Maddie, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You can check out Maddie on TikTok and Instagram and everything at Beazknees, BeazKneez.
S.
Damn it.
Spell the knees.
Knees,
Good.
regular
Knees.
knees.
Regular
Beaz knees.
Be as knees. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Bye.
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 So good. Thank you for that
Yes.
brain fog riddled episode.
Bro, what was that?